code has been cracked, guys. I repeat, the code has been cracked. I trust. Hello, anyone. Hope you men are having top-notch more peace around $2.23223. Now, pay attention, okay? What is that discharge movement, man? What's even happening, right? What is even occurring? So XRP at this point. I quick want to do some technical evaluation due to the fact. I suppose we understand what's approximately to manifest. Now, you guys can see this consolidation here, right? How great a piece drop consolidation. If the sample repeats, which are visible so usually, literally on every occasion it normally happens, there is going to be any other drop, guys. 1, 3. But out of that uncommon risk, consider it pumps now. The crazy element is I did want a brief excerpt here once more, men, and I just didn't because it desired to. I hoped it would have gone a touch better, guys, so I'm upset at myself for that. Now, the only region, extra pay essentially desires to keep 1, 5, 10 to 15 cents, men. If it doesn't, we're going to sweep those lows, right? That's what I suppose will happen, and then I'm all in for my buying and selling bag. I'm all in USDT. I'm watching for the drop, men, and it already is dropping a little bit now, but recall after this drop is completed. Just realize this, it is actually moon time whenever this activity, I do not know whilst the stump is going to complete. Okay, if it already has or whatnot. But on every occasion, it does, we're mooning proper after men, but this is not an age of ice. Why? Due to the fact David Schwartz, actually the wonderful wizard, gave you the finest hint. Now guys are tough on a part of XRP inside the XRP community. You realize this is known as white interesting from David Schwartz. This is loopy, men. Okay, so he tweeted out 1966 global report, quote unquote, Ripple. This is simply ridiculous. Why, right? There's a gaggle of stuff happening right here, men. So first matters first, what's that? A frog. Just off the bat, I suggest, if that does not tell us the whole thing we need to know, then I don't know what else will, right? If I'm not incorrect, if I consider efficiently, mister. Poole posted something very similar to the frog, right, proper here. David Shorts, Mr. Poole favored it sincerely. Didn't put up, however, sincerely like David Shorts' tweet, approximately him posting of this frog. Right now, why a frog, you will be wondering what is happening with the frogmen proper. It's like leaping, jumping in time, right? A one large jump. How typically have we seen that for Mr. Poole? Permit me show you, men, I without a doubt have to search it up. It was like those photos, men, but on cliffs and stuff like that, as properly right, like one person leaping so excessive, but why? That's what I'm wondering, guys. I assume we recognize the game plan every time this drop is finished. It's going to be actually our final chance to buy proper on the cheap costs, I think, but this isn't funny to shop for. So now, not listen to me, all of us already knew banks will adopt their favored digital asset, this greater P, this. You are no longer so 21 to 2223. However, 2020 greater people leap high on wings like eagles, a massive jump, even from Ross Vandermeer, some other regular within the network from a long term in the past say that unexpected exchange, they geared up massive bounce. That's what takes place to XRP, this says. This cost 2020 XRP Kingmen proper. They all knew this become returned in 2019. All of them knew 2020 XRP would grow to be king right here. 100% accuracy, Babakooks, even confirmed idea right. And then, men, it happens like that. It'll take place like that. I mean, it is my belief simply due to the fact the red signals confirmed it, right? So if you agree within that concept, if you trust within the crimson signals, you accept as true within that concept proper. But in case you don't, you then don't. It's that simple. Liquidity, quote unquote, overnight. Message starts off evolved. This coordination, whoever become in that vicinity to be initiated. Reversible. And he says some extra things. However, movement plan B starts off evolved. This is what many have been awaiting. Dates can't be revealed because it will bring about a shift. We are very near concluding this multi-decade transition process. However, please be patient, exciting. Look what he says. Right here, men, dates can't be discovered as it will bring about a shift as we've been trying to figure out the moon date. It is already set in stone, it appears as, however, no person will see it. Because it will bring about a shift, guys. You ought to shift things around, but why? I do not know. Transition will are available in multiple stages, in an effort to have an effect at the economic quarter that specialize in settlements pool, multi-forex conversions and emergence of recent behind-the-scenes offerings begin 1-2-19 don to 18. Interesting. Let's pass lower back here. So then, 1966 properly, we do see 1966 right here, proper 1966. What does that range represents? Well, 1 + 9 + 6 + 6 = 22. Grasp range 22. Greater human beings depart for as much as $22 plus. Thank you for the heads up, David Shorts. However, quantity K, so a K, so cardinal quantity K. So it comes out to 22, okay, 1966. If we add all of it collectively, no way more peak hits on $2, right? I suggest 8 + 5 + 9 is $22 as well, guys. Right, or 22, I imply. Look at that, 5, 8, 9 is 22. Right. And then if you multiply the entirety together, 5 times 8 times 9, it comes out to what? This goes to be creepy. 360, 20 XRP King. And people consider it to be this low. It's simply because men, we have in no way seen any such thing in all of you. You likely weren't alive over the past music transition of structures, but back then you could not even buy a proportion of it, right? Like, for instance, HTTPS guys, but now you essentially should, and that's XRP, but people cannot realize it because you didn't live there, turned into by no means a time period that I know of. You could have bought a percentage or like a small piece to the entire fixture system to the new one men proper. And then he said, is that this boat within the water or above it? Right. The subsequent of human beings is virtually above water. What's going on, men? That's a little bit abnormal, isn't it? No concerns, right? No issues. There is not an aspect to worry approximately, guys, so I don't know why humans are involved. Well, it is because they see rate dropping probably proper. But after this drop, I'm pretty positive we are going to skyrocket. I'm quite certain we are going to go up, guys. And then last, however, no longer least, he tweets out, lunch is served. Lunch, where is he? At this time, this is simply beautiful, men. This appears to me like a bullish tweet. Very bullish one in that. In fact, right, so if this isn't bullish, guys, and I don't know what else is so yes in men Davy Shore is 100% bullish or 100%, I imply you can simply tell by what he is hinting toward. And then he continually, he constantly gives the humans, put clues earlier than something happens, guys, proper. So yeah, even though this drop, or if this, I do not know if this drop will surely occur or no longer, but if it does, I'm buying. If it doesn't, then we're simply going to move higher, right? If it does, I'm simply going to buy a little bit higher in its first rate. We simply moon it from then, but again, unbushed as nicely. They have no concept, they don't know they're residing within the matrix, and the matrix is set to receive a primary software replace. Right, instead of asking what monetary technology can we use inside the future, we should ask what's going to be the complete future monetary device look like. And we have to determine out the necessities to permit us to make the quantum soar to get there. He even said it. Right. One of the few puppets within this ordinary gadget. Odd. Did you ever suppose you had already opened all your gives and you then found there may be one extra hiding under the tree? This is exciting because when you open gives, it's on December 25th, Christmas Day. But then there has been one more hiding underneath the tree which you didn't see. Well, what number of days later, though, or weeks? Does that suggest give up of December to January, we are going to see a fee pump for XRP? I'm telling you, consider up each time, this each time, this each time. Okay, so allow me simply give an explanation for very truly men. There's a large consolidation range. This is bullish on every occasion. This is completely executed. This is executed. Maybe one greater drop. Maybe now, not right, we're going to pump this, need to align with that one remaining hidden Christmas present, guys. Right, so that it will open maybe days later, 2 weeks from these days, or from Christmas Day. So we're going to see 1-2-21 today, 1-2-21 today, 1-2-21 today. What is that 33 once more? Proper 33, maybe $33 proper, as in C. But on this day, 4 years ago, Brad advised us they had been going to be sued by means of the SEC on the darkest day of the year. A big share of the crypto network or crypto marketplace celebrated, wondering this became the give up of Ripple and XRP, how matters have modified these days. Oh my, I don't even want to get to how this was a crazy time, right?